This wild card weekend recap and Monday Night Football props edition of the Sports Gambling Podcast. It's brought to you by Kalshi. Make real money predicting sports. Kalshi is available in all 50 states, and you get $20 free with promo code SGPN. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN.
Hey everybody, Jim McMahon here, and you're listening to SGPN. Let it ride.
It's a baby fucking wheel, man. San Diego Superchargers. Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
Welcome everyone to the Sports Gambling Podcast. I'm Sean, stacking the money green with my partner in picks, Ryan, Real Money Kramer. What's happening, Cram?
Dog.
Hello, Sean.
Hello. Sad day in the studio.
I know, it was a horrible day for me. I lost a lot of bets.
Yeah, not great on the bets. Your Jag season comes to an end. My
dream's
Eagles
over.
Season comes to an end. Deckers, Chargers hit the wall late. It was bad times here. At
fucking
SGPN.
doomsday.
It really was. The bright spot did hit the Panthers plus 10.5. That was a lock. Of course, the Packers completely shit the bed. Should have seen that coming. Eagles. Yeah, they lost. It was, tough way to go out. Did hit Dallas Goedert 2 touchdowns. Did hit Hunter Henry first touchdown, so that helped a little bit. But yeah, just not fun football. If you're a fan of the Eagles, and we're also betting the Jags and the Chargers. Where do you want to start, Ryan?
Should we just go in order?
Sure, we can do that.
Or do you want to just start with, get it out of the way first?
Let's talk about the Eagles. The Eagles lose the game 23-19 to the San Francisco 49ers. Thought defense played pretty well. They let up some big stuff early. It's just this story of this Eagles season. There was some sloppiness on offense, the drops, the penalties, poor play calling. If you want to fire the OC, I'm fine with that. After that, though, I think completely blowing the team up, doing anything drastic is insane. I think it's tough to repeat. No excuses. Didn't play good enough to beat the 49ers team. Hats off to them. Very injured team, came in, made some big plays when they needed to. Jake Elliott missing that extra point. That was just the omen that kind of unraveled things. And yeah, the offense couldn't get it done at the end there. Hurts played a pretty good game, but obviously you want to see some plays there at the end. Lane Johnson, who it seemed like he was good to go, had a setback at some point during the week and then wasn't good to go. Him not being out there, I think, was huge. So yeah, it's shitty. I did think that defense was really good. It's a shame the offense couldn't pull their weight there. And yeah, we're moving on to 2026. So super disappointing loss. Again, hats off to the Niners, all the Niners fans that talk that shit. Congrats. But no major changes for me as an Eagles fan. I think moving on from the OC does make sense, but for me, that's probably where it ends. Defense, a lot of young talent, and we'll be back next year.
Yeah, there was an altercation on the sideline between AJ Brown and Nick Sirianni. Yeah, is that anything more than a cosmetic? Will AJ Brown be back with the team next year?
If I had to guess right now, I would say yeah. I think just looking at the cap, I think they would have to take a pretty big cap hit. Now maybe they trade him. I would be in favor of keeping him. I don't think their interaction was that big of a deal. AJ Brown's a fiery guy. Nick Sirianni's a fiery, emotional head coach. They're chirping at each other. Fine. That's not the reason they lost the game. If he's that miserable and is dying to get out and you can get something for him, I guess trade him. But I still think he's a pretty good receiver. Not an amazing year, but also a bunch of drops, which is pretty unlike him. So I don't think you completely give up on AJ Brown.
I did see this on the internet. A friend of the program, the Degen Doc, noticed something on the sideline that he was back to reading. Back to reading his book, but it was a different book.
It was How to Sabotage Your Team. Yeah, no, I mean AJ Brown had some big drops. So instead of reading the inner excellence, which I'm taking down, No longer a believer in inner excellence. Fuck inner excellence. Fuck you. Fuck your books.
Oh, nice toss. There was a 5% chance Sean was about to wipe out the camera. He got the job done.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pissed they lost. AJ Brown did not have a good game. Had some big drops. I don't think it warrants trading him. I think a lot of teams would want AJ Brown on their team. So,
it just. We won
the Super Bowl last year. As much as I predicted every single year, we're not going to win the Super Bowl. This was a disappointing season here, the way it ended, but that's unfortunately football. There's only one Super Bowl champ this year. It's not the Eagles. Hopefully next year it is.
I think people are going to be disappointed you're not more drunk and angry.
I drank a lot, but it was 5 hours ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want me to say? I was pretty pissed during the game. It's 5 hours ago. Process the loss. It sucks. Again, the guy. I think they should move on from the Kevin Patullo. I think some of the fans, saying everything's his fault. I think you're taking some of the players off the hook there. AJ Brown did not step up. Jalen Hurts played pretty good, but you want to see him, maybe create some bigger plays at some point. Dallas Goedert had a good game. Devonta Smith, who had some late drop, this receiving core dropping the balls was not something that I was worried about coming into this game.
I was shocked that the offense for the Niners was able to kind of march down the field with the passing game,
especially early, and then it seemed like they adjusted, but they still hit some big plays late. Demarcus Robinson, Kyle Shanahan, who I make fun of, that was a good play call, and Juwan Jennings there with the I don't know how you can call roughing the passer, and that's still hilarious. I mean, it didn't matter, but still very funny. And great play call by them, and good win. They came in and outplayed us here in our home field.
Yeah, I mean, overcame two if you knew before the game that Purdy was throwing 2 picks.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's our formula.
You're shocked at this.
Play good defense and win the turnover battle. They won the turnover battle. They played pretty good defense, obviously not good enough. And then on the other side, the offense, you got to get one more touchdown there. You got to hit that extra point. It's as simple as can be.
Jalen Hurts 4 yards per attempt.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it certainly wasn't a great game by Jalen Hurts, but I don't walk away saying like, "Hey, we lost the game because Hurts played like shit." As a franchise quarterback in a big spot, I would like to see him elevate more there and have a better game. Certainly, but I don't think it's his fault they lost.
AJ Brown definitely let him down on a couple of those. Not all of them were the best throws, but
and
it wasn't quite Cam Newton fumble in the Super Bowl, but. I thought there was that one. AJ Brown could have laid his body on the line and made that catch.
Yeah,
it would have been a good catch.
I didn't see maximum effort. And again, maybe there is some. The discontent is worse than I thought behind the scenes. I mean, AJ Brown still at a 1,000-yard season, bunch of touchdowns, bunch of big catches. I think you're kind of crazy to completely blow that up, but maybe it's more toxic behind the scenes than I realize.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, no, it sucks. I'm super pissed. Congrats to the Niners backers. You guys got your win. Hats off. Congratulations. I don't know what else to say.
You can say whatever you want. I'm not going to get in the way of you saying anything right now.
No, I mean, it sucks. I'm pissed they lost. It was a tough loss at home. And moving on.
The Hurts didn't even get an anytime touchdown. This piece of shit.
I tried to tell you, Ryan, that Dallas Goedert is the new tush push. Goddard got 2 touchdowns. That was a nice cash for me.
For the first time in a while, I got severely kicked in the dick betting on football. Maybe I had a better overall year than I thought I was having because I hadn't felt this all season. Just everything was going against me.
Yeah,
everything.
And I think it's personal. Your team got knocked out. It's always brutal when your team season ends, Ryan.
Oh well, I mean, maybe for you.
Oh, but I mean, clearly you're pretty emotional
Jags
about
like
your
spring break girlfriend. I moved on.
Be fun.
Here's why. Liam Cohen, not the coach of the year. That's over. This weekend, I know it's not part of the award. It's over. You got outcoached by Sean McDermott. It's over.
Let's talk about that game. Bills get the win 27-24 over your Jags, Ryan.
It's over. Liam Cohen gets out. You run the damn ball. Sean, was I not? I mean, I was telling him what plays to call.
Yeah,
they were working in the studio, and then he gets away from it. Run the damn ball. Run the damn ball.
So who are you shoving in the locker? For me, it's Patullo. Again, you got to have some more creativity with that offense. And they had moments in the season where they were running empty, they were running hurry up, and then it was just none of that was there when they needed it.
They run the damn ball, they win the game. They're driving to go up 14-3, running the ball.
Yeah,
they stop running the ball, and then they do some Trevor Lawrence bullshit. It's just unnecessary cuteness.
Yeah.
And Liam Cohen comes out at half. He says, we were out of rhythm. We just need to get back in rhythm. And the running game was really working well. Run the damn ball, Liam. Now, Trevor also looked like he prepared too much for the test.
He was a little jacked up.
And the bad plays were all these rushed things. And so, Josh Allen got it done. I thought, I don't know if I have to decide if this means now I want to back Josh Allen and the Bills or if I want to fade.
I mean, if Josh is going to do it, he's got to do it this year. It feels like.
Well, Jim Nantz and Tony Romo reminded us so many times how he's the last great quarterback in the playoffs. That's like the most unbelievable fucking. Just like Jim Nantz is spitting, Tony Romo's sucking, and they're just like, Josh, no Patrick Mahomes, no Lamar, no Joe. Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'd like Travis Etienne to have a big day. We were right again on the prop of James Cook fading him.
Give him the fucking ball.
I mean, again, if I thought the formula was, hey, slow down James Cook, you could slow down their offense, and they kind of did. It was just more on the offensive side. You didn't take advantage of the Bills' weaknesses, Kramer.
I mean, I certainly wasn't involved. Otherwise, I would have taken advantage of. I just would have run the ball every damn time. It was the most ridiculous. Again, Liam Cohen got cute.
Yeah.
Period. And he let a bozo out coach him. And Josh Allen didn't do anything crazy. Nothing he did with the miraculous play is him getting carried by his offensive line 8 yards down the field with a really unsafe play.
That's the most hilarious part. They score on that, and then they don't score, and then maybe they get killed for not kneeling it. Ryan, would you have kneeled it? I don't think you can kneel it because you're so close to the end zone. You can't risk going backwards. You just have to get the touchdown.
I understand the point. You run a play and you use more clock. I do think if we run it back and the Jags are able to go, extend the game, send it to overtime, he's getting killed for that. Period. So in hindsight, I think you have to say probably not the right decision. But in the moment, to your point, they had timeouts though, Sean. That's what makes it infuriating. They had timeouts. They could have managed the clock all the way down to nothing. Whatever, it doesn't matter. They advanced. They just opened the Buffalo Denver game. Have you seen the number?
No, I've not. I'm guessing.
Do you want to take a guess?
Bills -1.5.
Denver pick at circa right now 46.5.
I think Bills a close favorite. I think people will talk themselves into Josh Allen, best quarterback there. That's going to be a fun game, though.
I think it might be similar to this week, honestly.
Shout out to Nate Dogg in the chat. Jags don't really like to be in the playoffs. They like to jag off while watching other teams play in the playoffs. Yeah, it was tough times to be a jag off.
I will say the most profitable thing I did this season was every time the Jags gave me a hand pay, bet on Jags to win the division this summer.
Well, there you go.
I realize that's my sweet spot. Division bets. Stick to the season long stuff.
Yeah. And I see we got a bunch of calls. Maybe you want to call someone in the locker. sportsgamblingpodcast.com/Discord. Hop on the Discord line.
Well, I didn't answer the question yet. Liam Cohen in the locker.
In the locker. For me, it is Kevin Patullo. And yeah, AJ Brown does deserve to be in the locker. For a guy who whines and bitches and stuff, it's like, I'm willing to put up with that shit if you show up in these big spots. You got to catch that one. You got to force your way open. Like I don't know. And the more I think about it, the more he deserves to be in the locker with Kevin.
AJ Brown for Max Crosby.
Well, their problem is, I don't think the salary would work out, but I don't know. I would consider that. Sure.
I mean, Max Crosby's pretty awesome. Work out because there's probably an extension that, I don't know.
Yeah. But all right, we got more calls, plenty of calls to get to, and we got a new sponsor. That's right. We're brought to you by Avo. That's right. AVO. Avo is the best sports betting tool. Helps you make a profit every time you decide to place bets. They have a super clean dashboard, Ryan. And look at this. It's the ultimate arbitrage betting tool. This is great, especially if you have access to a bunch of books. It shows you like, hey, if you bet over 6.5 here and then under 6.5 on this other book, you guarantee yourself a profit. And you can really grind out some nice cash, especially using the Avo tool. AVO.bet is where you go. And of course, use that promo code SGPN. You get $18 off your first month. Again, play both sides, lock in a profit. Get started today over at avio.bet and use our promo code SGPN for $18 off. We're also brought to you by Kalshi, real money prediction market, legal in all 50 states. Of course, you can get down on professional football, college football, amateur football, all different. And I mean, we just watched the Critics' Choice Award was on one of our TVs. Shout out to friend of the program, Nikki Glazer. Ryan, you could trade on that. You can trade on politics, bunch of crazy stuff, but I like it just for football. Great prices, especially on money lines, TDs, and the best part is available in all 50 states. That's right. If you don't have a Kalshi account right now, what are you waiting for? Download Kalshi and use that promo code SGPN and get $20 in your account. That's Kalshi, promo code SGPN. T's and C's do apply. All right, Kramer, we have some callers on. We're going to get to them. Joining us on the line, his team won. I still don't know how. The Chicago Bears win 31-27 over the Green Bay Packers. Olan, how are you feeling?
What the fuck, you guys? All right. Anyone who out there who is a dad is gonna. Y'all have to understand the fucking emotional roller coaster I rode yesterday. My son played in his first Pee Wee basketball game yesterday, scored a basket. So I'm riding that dad high. And then the Rams Carolina game starts, and I had about 3 units on the Rams -10. And then the game goes fucking bonkers. And so I live bet a bunch of units on the Panthers money line.
Oh no.
That misses. The Rams don't cover. So it's just like, oh God. And then I double down and I make some bets on the Bears. And the first half, I'm walking around, man. I'm looking around my house, looking for a noose, looking for a rope, looking for that hose to put in the tailpipe. And at halftime, fuck it. I'm gonna put a 2-unit bet on the Bears money line because that's what we do.
What did you get?
Big fat.
What did you get the Olan? What did you get the Bears price at? Because I had it open on Kalshi. I was looking at the 8-1, and I go, I'm not a gardener. I'm not gonna hedge. I should have, obviously. I was already on the Packers. But what did you get the price at there for the Bears money line?
I got it at 6-1, but y'all gotta remember I live in Texas with Governor Hot Wheels, so I have to use a parlay dealer.
Yeah. Well,
I love the idea of a parlay dealer.
It depends when you hop in. Again, I think 8-1 was the highest I saw it at, but
so great.
You got to feel pretty good about how you feel about your next opponent here.
Dude, we got old man Stafford coming in. This motherfucker could barely beat the Panthers and he fucked his hand up. We are going to fuck the shit out of them. God damn. I could not have planned this shit any better. You know what? Packers queso. I don't know who the fuck you are. Bears. Bitch, we beat you. You blew a 26-point lead in the 4th fucking quarter. And I'm tired of that. Oh, the Bears didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. Motherfucker, you were playing football against yourself. Caleb came out there and dropped those balls on your ass. And then what is going on? Ben Johnson said, fuck the Packers. Oh my God. Why would a coach say? Because it's a fucking rivalry. We have had to spend 10 years listening to these cheese-eating sons of bitches talking about how we're your owners. We're the Bears owners. And the first fucking time we get some goddamn advantage, you're going to sit there and tell us our coach don't know how to act?
That the Caleb Williams grating the cheese with his tongue out was insane.
Also, I will say the and it's bullshit because the big national guys put stuff out like you beat they were basically putting out the commentary that Ben Johnson's a dickhead, where it's like, okay, and then the next morning you're doing a report about how Matt LaFleur might lose his job. So
yeah,
fuck
who cares?
Off.
Most coaches are dickheads.
He was a Dan Campbell disciple. What do you fucking expect?
Yeah,
and he has had to spend this whole year with people talking about, oh man, the Bears. Like, oh, the Bears won their Super Bowl yesterday. No, we didn't. We won a fucking playoff game. God damn, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of this hate and people count. Yes, you know what? We went in the fourth quarter, but a game is 60 fucking minutes for a reason.
I think in general, I enjoy coaches that are a little bit like, you can be salty towards another coach.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's fine. Hold on. The number, it's currently 451.5. Rams are laying 4.
Wow.
In Chicago. What thoughts on the early number? Plus 185 on the money line for the Bears.
Hey, we'll go put $1,000 on the Bears right now. Look, and this isn't and this isn't just, a Bears homer or whatever. I have been on here before, and I have always spit it real, and I've gotten off the fandom, and I've talked to y'all real. You have a Rams team that barely squeaked by Carolina. Stafford fucked his hand up.
Yeah.
And you are coming into that cold. And not only that, the beginning of the year, if y'all were listening to SGPN previous season, where we break down every 32 teams and give you all of our projections for the entire year, y'all were talking about his back and will he make it and can he do it? And the dude's probably getting tired. And you know what? Even if they come in there and beat us, we are in the divisional round. Dick Puncher, Packers fan, Easy, Lions fan, the two of y'all, Giants fan, Eagles fan, Serial, the Cowboys fan, the funny guy, CJ, Jags fan. The Bears are the last fucking team standing in the fucking SGPN family right now. Like, the fuck, dude?
And the game time is 2 p.m. Central Time.
On what?
That's
Saturday?
Perfect.
Sunday.
Stafford,
Sunday.
He has time to meet the Sunnyside early bird special at IHOP. Let's go.
So what, noon Pacific?
Okay. Gonna be a fun divisional round. Congrats, Olan.
Funny story.
Yeah.
I do live in Texas, and a friend of mine, he went to Highland Park. He was actually in the same graduating class as Stafford. He's a soccer player, and he's a Texans fan. And so we're already talking like, if somehow we end up with the Bears Texans Super Bowl, we're gonna figure out a way to go. But I messaged our group. I'm like, we're gonna kill old man Stafford. He goes, "Fuck you! I graduated with him. I'm not that old."
No, well, yeah. It turns out we are that old.
Yeah, old by NFL standards.
Yeah.
Olan.
Yeah, I still got to get a tattoo though.
Yeah. Lost the fantasy
good.
league.
That's a good
but
thing.
it'll be fun, I'm sure. Olan, thanks for calling in, man. Appreciate it,
dude. I fucking love you guys. I love this fucking community. SCP DJs, let's fucking go. Bears Texans Super Bowl, baby. Let's make it happen. Let it ride, fuckers.
Let it ride.
Smoking my weed.
Bear down.
And now for the opposite side of that game. Dick Puncher, you are on the Sports Gambling Podcast. Unfortunately, as we said, Packers go down to the hated Bears. I assume we start with Brandon McManus and Rich Bisaccia, the kicking game, right?
No.
Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. That was so fucking demoralizing. That's the worst. It's the worst. Like, oh my God. It's even after like today, like last night, I was just friggin' like inconsolable. Like it was, I mean, how does that happen? We had a fucking 18-point lead and we were getting the ball coming out of halftime. How do you lose? Like, and I'll tell you how. I mean, going into the game, I'm sure you could guess what I was telling everybody who would listen to me prior to the game, which was, okay, I believe in LaFleur, I believe in Love, right? Our defense, I'm not so much believing in them since Micah. Our special teams is gonna fuck us a couple times. Can we get over it? I think we can. That was like my mindset. Was like, I think as long as our special teams doesn't uber fuck us. I think because their defense is bad too, we're better on offense. We'll pull it out. But Jesus fucking Rich, you guys know I've been coming on here for years now saying Rich Bisaccia is hilarious and he needs to freaking get shot into the sun. I mean, it's insane that they keep high. Like it doesn't take a genius. It doesn't take, like, I'm not some type of a football savant, right? That I come in here and it's like, well, why did we lose to the Browns? Yeah. Well, we were in field goal position right at the end of the game to kick a winning field goal. And then they block the field goal and then they get to kick one of their own. Then we're playing against the Cowboys, which is a tied. Like they freaking block the field goal and then they run it back for 2. And then we look at constant penalties on kick returns. Like I remember, I don't know if this is the case at the end of the season, but about a month ago, I saw that the bottom 3 like average return distance of kick returners in the league were all 3 Packers players. The bottom. No one was below them. How does that even happen? That's I see people. I see these Packers beat reporters. Well, no, wait. Sorry, one second. I see these Packers beat reporters that freaking they like will be like, well, I didn't even bring this up, but like Dobbs dropping the onside kick last time we played the Bears, right? Like they're like, well, can you you guys can't really blame Bisaccia for Dobbs dropping the ball there. It's like, well, okay. First of all, who's the guy who told Dobbs where to stand, how to be prepared to catch the ball, who's blocking for him, like all that stuff. But even fine, let's say that was all on Dobbs, right? Then you get, well, what about all the times we've lost on the kicks? How about all the times that we've lost when it's not the kicker who missed it, but the freaking, like the kick gets blocked because the line screwed up? How many times have we had an issue where, we had McManus kicking and then we switched to Lucas Haversek in the middle of the season, and then we switched back to McManus because he had come back from an injury, and then McManus kicked for like 2 games, and then they took him back out for the same injury he had previously been out for because he hadn't been ready to come back. And who made that decision? It's just like there hasn't been a single good thing on special teams, and we pay him the most.
That's the craziest. Now, Dick Puncher,
the most.
Dick Puncher, are you? Because there's going to be some talk about Matt LaFleur maybe getting axed. Are you for keeping Matt LaFleur next year?
I do have like some criticism for LaFleur in terms of like when we get big leads, he does get too conservative until he has to start playing again, and that is just a problem. Like I mean that's reared its head in all these Bears games, but no, I think if you look at all these games, LaFleur being an offensive coach, right, he gets us to where we need to be almost every single time, like pretty much every time. And then the special teams or the defense just can't make a stop at the end. But like he keeps putting us in position. But I mean, the real knock against LaFleur is why is he hanging on to guys too long? Like Joe Barry as the defensive coordinator until he finally got rid of him. And then now Rich Bisaccia, like he keeps hanging on to these secondary coaches way too long when he needs to get more cutthroat. He needs to we need to be where we need to get, and that's the only knock I have. I do want us to keep LaFleur. I think if you really think about it, the special teams faux pas, if they just go the other way, we're cruising.
Matt LaFleur was the quarterback's coach on the 2016 Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, okay.
Team that blew a 28-3.
No, not that.
Yeah,
he's not cursed, is he?
I don't know if that's related.
All right, Dick Puncher. Well, again, sorry for your loss.
I kind of fell asleep when the Packers were up by margin, and then woke up to the game being won by the Bears and had to rewatch. It was really a horrible situation, real bloodbath.
Also,
they
had I didn't even bring up. They had the 40-ish yard punt return in that game too. The Bears did. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I appreciate the condolences, Sean. Condolences to you. I was genuinely very much rooting for you guys because I hate the Niners.
Yeah, fuck the Niners.
Probably more. Yeah, fuck
those fucking guys. Pieces of shit. All right, thanks for calling it, Dick Puncher.
All right, let it ride, guys.
We got to look into that electronic substation and what enhancements.
I mean, Kittle's,
what kind of enhancements are we getting?
Well, yeah, we only hear the negative. Maybe it's given Shanahan a super brain,
supercharged.
God, we should have won that fucking game. All right, we got more calls. Appreciate everyone calling in. Unless you're going to say mean stuff about the Eagles. Joining us on the line, Patrick Mahomo. I don't know if that's your legal name, but you're on the Sports Gambling Podcast. What's happening, man?
Hey, how's it going?
No, it's been better, honestly. My team just lost at home to the Niners, but other than that, I'm doing good. How about you?
Oh, it's going great. Big Bills fan. So I was super
here
happy.
you go.
Yep. Had Josh Allen 2 TDs. Parlayed that with the Dallas Goedert 2 TDs.
Oh.
Cash. I was very excited about that. I think Sean gave that out.
Yep. Yeah.
That was a great play.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean it was a good game. I was nervous, up and down off the couch. It was pretty crazy. I also had Bills to win by 1-6 at like plus 300. I played down the Jags too, just in case. Little hedge. I knew it would be a close game. I just didn't know who was going to pull out with it. But
I like this. Reasonable Bills fan. What's your? I know it's early, but how do you feel going into Denver next week?
I'm very nervous about Denver. Being away on the road. You know, you're in that stadium. You got the thin air up there. I don't know. And I saw Allen. I thought he was hurt in the first quarter. He grabbed his face mask. I thought this was over. Yeah,
he took a number of shots. They put him in the tent. He came back out, but Superman put on his cape, Ryan.
And since we've discussed, the number has moved mostly to -1.5 for Buffalo. Some 2.5s out there for Buffalo.
My guess was 1.5.
Circus still at pick. Interesting.
Well, that's are you throwing anyone in the locker room? Did you lose any bets, Patrick?
Yeah, I was playing the Eagles.
No,
didn't get home on there. I took them at -6. I should have been on San Fran with the spread there, but what are you gonna do?
All right.
I don't know. There's really I'm looking forward to the next game here. I'm pretty excited. I think I got a Bills at 10-1 to win the Super Bowl ticket sitting in my pocket.
Oh man,
ready to ride that.
That's gotta feel. I mean, God, I had all those Jags exactas too. Fucking Bills.
Bills.
Horrible day. It's cascading now. I didn't even think about the exactas until just right now. That was like two more losing.
I was thinking about you when they lost. I was telling my girl, I'm like, the Jag fans, the Jag offs. They're not.
It's going to be tough. She's probably like, "What part of Jacksonville is he from?" And you're like, "No, you don't get it. He just randomly fell in love with Trevor Lawrence in the offseason."
It's just been a good ride.
A lot of Jags fans around here. I go, no, just people in general.
Yeah, just people in general. It really was the slot machine.
Yeah,
that's what
slot won you over, Ryan.
The slot, and then Liam Cohen won me over, and cascading effect of misery.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in, man. Appreciate it. Congrats to your Bills.
Yep. Thank you. Thanks for having me on there. Let it ride.
Let it ride. I don't know what I'm going to do in that game. I thought the Bills aren't a dog. I might have to talk myself into the Broncos.
It's going to be interesting. That is a tough place to play. Joining us on the line, the one and only Dilly Daggers.
Oh,
how was your day today, sir?
I had one of my best days of gambling in my life.
Oh, let's go.
What is he? What's all these happy positive callers?
Hey, if we're gonna get our ass kicked, I'm glad to hear some of the listeners are getting.
Especially because the winning came off 2 units on Dallas Goedert.
Let's go. I mean,
1-2+.
Oh my God,
the Goddard stuff was great. It was probably why I'm not sadder, because it did help me. It did help me with some cash. I used a nice profit boost on that one. So Dallas, you hit on Dallas Goedert. How else do you do the rest of the day?
Well, I had 2 units on a 10-1, so that's where really my 2 main hits.
Oh my God,
nice. What'd you put? What'd you have 2 units on a 10-1?
Just a 4-leg same game parlay correlated with the Jags #1 rush defense.
Nice.
And the Bills #1 pass defense. So Trevor Lawrence under, ETN over, James Cook under, Josh Allen over.
Just lock it up.
I like that. I'm going to keep that in mind in the future.
Nice little. I like that. If you find some good correlation, taking advantage of it.
Like a good pattern.
So congrats, man. Yeah. Do you have a question? Yeah. No. Sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. Because as soon as this happened, I looked over at my friends when the Bills scored the touchdown to go up.
Yeah.
And I looked at my friends and I said, if the Bills lose this game, McDermott's fired by next week.
I mean, Kramer had
you're choosing to score a touchdown and give the Jags offense a minute with the current kicker who has the NFL record for longest NFL field goal made.
He not only has the longest, he has the second longest as well. He has the 2 longest field goals made in NFL
But he
history.
also missed a 44-yarder before the end of the half, right?
But in real time, I said it. It seemed like a blunder, seeing as though they still had time. Like they could safely control the clock.
Yeah, I get it, but also.
Yeah,
you get the touchdown.
But the second but Liam Cohen is sharp. You know he's going to let you score.
Yeah,
that's what you have to see that chess move and realize that you have to take it down or two, like eat their timeout, run a little clock, and then
it's just like maybe you lose a half yard, you mess up the snap, you don't get the tush push.
Maybe.
I mean,
so
it's crazy.
If they lose, is McDermott fired if they lose that game? In y'all's opinion?
Well, Sean agrees.
I think he
gets killed if they lose the game.
Yeah,
for not running,
especially
the clock
if that scenario, or if it does the other way. If he does what you're saying and like kneels it out, bleeds some of the clock, and then they get stuffed, and then there's a crazy goal line stand. I don't know. I get taking the touchdown, but to your point, I think if they end up, I think he's kind of fucked either way if they lose, honestly, because I think if he did it the right way and kneeled it out maybe a little bit, and then that doesn't work, he's killed. If they end up kicking the field goal, winning the game, he's killed. I think if he lost that game, considering where they were, he would have been fired. Yeah, because I think he's on thin ice anywhere.
I do think. I wonder how much he's on thin ice with the actual team, because it seems like it's mostly the fans.
Yeah.
Like I don't
have a good sense on their ownership either.
I've read nothing that suggests the front office or ownership it wants to fire him, but we'll have to get the Don and Bills Mafia to comment.
I mean, before I go, I want to talk about a game that we haven't talked about yet. I mean, Chargers have to go in the locker, right?
Oh, yes.
I mean, Quentin Johnston would have helped out a lot, but I'm not going to complain about a good day. But holy cow, I mean, we all were on the Quentin Johnston stuff. Horrible.
Just complete no show by the Chargers offense. And watching the game with Decker, it's like he had time. Either guys weren't open, he wasn't running enough. What would be it's tough to know without like seeing some all 22, but like Kramer, it seemed like they sat back and said, "Hey, Justin Herbert beat us," and they could not get anything going offensively. I thought they'd be able to get a little something going against this Pats defense.
I think we're going to find out that the receivers weren't open.
Yeah.
I think they have a bunch of receivers that like they're better getting open, in the short to intermediate. They dared him to go deep. They didn't take any of the shots.
But that's on the OC. Like you got to figure something out against this Pats.
Well, I mean,
defense.
we've seen Roman in the past, tighten up in the postseason. That was that was the first problem that wasn't Lamar's fault.
Yeah. No, there was some not good stats of Greg Roman led offenses in the playoffs as far as points, yards, etc. So I think schematically they're in trouble. And I don't know, the Chargers, they're not going to do anything. No big moves. You keep running with Harbaugh.
Yeah, I mean, you're 2 years into a new coach, and you've like this is a good. I think you're not feeling overly disappointed because the crazy amount of injuries suffered. The offensive, like you have a lot
of the Chargers near a substation. Right, we need to do a parody video, and it's just like me with the Geiger tester and be like, "Yeah, there's nothing here. It's just
go down to SoFi,
like, beep, beep. Or find I'm there with like a trowel, and I'm like, oh, I discovered an ancient Indian burial ground that SoFi's buried on.
Well, a lot of where this part of Los Angeles is or was formerly tar pits. We know that, Sean. I'm sure you visited the Tar Pit Museum and over there in Los Angeles, but so maybe there's some stuff buried under SoFi. We don't know that.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Could be some old beings. You saw they found those non-human.
Well, and let's break it down. I mean, the Chargers lose 16-13. New England gets the win and the cover, but I mean, not to take anything away from New England. Their defense played really well, but on the other side, man, Drake May gave you some opportunities turnover wise. Like it was not an amazing performance by the Pats on the other side. I guess you could. No. Their defense deserves credit.
Chargers defensive. Minter's going to get some job interviews. He probably deserves it.
I thought the defense kept him in that game, and I didn't. Drake May was all right.
But yeah, to go back to the point that the receivers were ass. The team was ass in general.
Yeah,
but I think it started with good game plan by the Patriots defense, seconded by poor performance by the offense of the Chargers, led by the receivers and Justin Herbert.
Yeah. No, it's a combo. I mean, it's probably more on the receivers, but I think Herbert deserves blame for this loss as well.
And I thought Harbaugh coached a little bit like a bitch.
Yeah,
a little bit like a bitch.
Coach a little scared, in my opinion.
Yeah,
which you would not expect in this spot. Hey, Dilly, thanks for calling in, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, appreciate you having me, and shout out for the Goddard stuff.
Let's go. Congrats on the cash.
I mean, like I did some rough math there. That's like 40 units, Sean. It's
a pretty good run.
I did not have a 40. I have a, like, again, not a good day. I'm I can't wait. When does not even February for me to get my snooze for slot free play?
Make it run it all back.
Jones, I need to go get some money somewhere.
The Degen Doc, you're on the Sports Gambling Podcast. What's happening, Sebastian?
Hey fellas, what's going on? Nice to talk to you on the other side of the day here.
Yeah. How was your day? I know you're talking shit on the Eagles. You sent in that funny meme, but even you said you were not on the 49ers. How'd you do with your plays today?
Are you kidding me? Did I explicitly say that? Because there's a couple bets in my account.
Oh, okay. So you did end up betting the Niners. All right.
Oh, he was asking what the fuck I was doing. I think he was being polite and saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
But no, I actually was not here to talk. You know, I appreciate you as a fellow passionate fan. It's really fucking annoying when people come on and just talk shit. So I appreciate you opening up the line. I actually was hoping to give out some plays for the game looking forward. I mean, it was a solid day. We had all the Patriots sacks and the Chargers sacks. There was 11 sacks in that game. Purdy's rush yards came through. Dawson Knox was able to get some things done. But this Steelers Houston Texans game, man, I think there's some pretty nice opportunities if you're all ready to talk about it.
Yeah. Let's we'll give out ours after you give out yours. What do you like here in the Monday night matchup here, Sebastian?
Yeah, a couple I'll fly through, and then there's one I want to highlight because I think there's some nice ladder potential. But the first one is, look, this first half under, it's still floating around at 19.5 there. You can get that around -110. I just the first half under. I mean, the Pittsburgh first quarter struggles. They haven't scored more than 7 points in I think like 60 straight games or some shit like that.
Insane.
Yeah, I mean, the Texans struggles in the red zone. I mean, both these teams, the total's low, right? But things can get weird in the fourth quarter, as we've seen in kind of a lot of these games. So I think the first half under there, just getting under the 19.5, I think that's a very nice play to start us off there. One I also like, Aaron Rodgers over half a rushing yard.
Yes.
Ding. He is 3 for 3 to that. I mean, he had 20 yards last game. I think it was 6 and 9 the last 3. Like, it's playoff time. That defensive line is going to be coming after him. And, we've seen the man. It may take him, 16 seconds to get there, but he's going to put his head down and he's going to actually pick up a key first down in this one. So that rush yards number, I think, is just completely false, wrong there. And then will say, if you want to play the sacks, I do think there's going to be more sacks in this one, but look for the guys that are not the big names in the sack market. These TJ Watts, these Highsmiths, these Will Andersons, these prices are super juiced. But the guys like Derek Harmon, Sheldon Rankins, these defensive tackles, both these teams susceptible to interior pressure, and the numbers you can get are much nicer, all over 3-1. So I would encourage you, if you're going to play the sacks, do the defensive tackles there. That's gonna really, I think, gonna help out. But really, the one I'm looking for. Look, Kenny Gainwell, I think, has been the best player on the Steelers offense this year. But I'm gonna go to the other running back in the receiving realm, Jaylen Warren. If you look at both his receiving yards and receptions, if you look at the Texans' past couple games here, they've given up. Ashton Genty had that 60-yard touchdown reception. They've given up, 8 catches to Amarian Hampton last game. Then, there's just a couple of these games that you're looking at. It's like, holy shit, it makes a lot of sense here when we're talking pressure from the defensive line. Aaron Rodgers getting the ball out quickly. And, Jaylen Warren had 5 catches for almost 40 yards last week. That can pay you out very nicely. So I'm all over the Jaylen Warren receiving yards and receptions ladder.
Yeah, I like that angle a lot. Good like call, as always.
Classic Zag.
No, I think he's onto something. I mean, Kenny Gainwell's certainly involved, but the price reflects that. And Jaylen Warren. And to your point, this is the Steelers' offense. They dink and dunk with these running backs, hoping they can get a little yak there, or yards after the catch. So like the plays, Sebastian. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Yeah, of course. When you got something hot, you got to get it out there. So appreciate you. I'll let it ride, gentlemen.
Let's go. Good to hear from Sebastian, the Degen Doc. Give him a follow over on X. Kramer, we got a couple more calls, and then we'll get to our plays for Monday night, including Kramer's first touchdown bets.
Oh, wow.
Joining us on the line on the Sports Gambling Podcast, it's Ian. Ian, what's happening, man? How was your Sunday? And Ian, I think you're muted.
Do you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, we got him.
What's happening, Ian?
There we go. Yeah, the NFL got me again. I somehow got sucked into my couch for 10 hours. I have no idea how that happened.
Yeah, seriously.
A lot of pizza, a lot of watching football. So I know everyone's probably wondering, how am I going to find a way to bring the Saints into this? I do have to ask, Sean.
Yeah.
Was Kellen Moore the MVP of the team last year? That is my question for you.
That's a great question.
No, but the offense did look better under Kellen Moore, and even that took, a little bit to get going. But yeah, certainly looked better. I think you could say Lane Johnson might be the MVP of the team last year. I think him being out there and the success in the run game and what that opens up, I think is huge. So yes, Kellen Moore, good coordinator, and finished strong here with the Saints. So appreciate your optimism for old Kellen Moore.
I do love me some Kellen Moore. The other thing I wanted to talk about was I forgot it personally. It made more sense. The Eagles made more sense. The injuries stacking up for the Niners. The Niners, when they make the playoffs, dude, auto NFC Championship. It's like an auto play.
It's like they either don't make the playoffs or they get to the NFC Championship. They have that crazy streak going. Craig.
I know, it's annoying.
You're going to hear that stat a lot coming up this week.
And you're going to be reminded on how annoying Niners fans become when they're winning.
Niners, dude. Niners.
Bang,
bang, Niner gang.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
You got that fucking annoying Jabron with his jukebox. It's too much. Sorry.
And you're good. I love it. It's unfortunate the Eagles lost, but okay, I hope this analogy makes sense, but I tried to think about it on the way home because I was watching that Chargers Patriots game. Imagine you're at your job for like 6 or 7 years and you think you're doing a decent job. And then the first year guy comes in and takes your fucking promotion. Cause that's what happened with Herbert and May. Herbert's been trying to win a playoff game for the last 6 fucking years. And this dude, Drake May, who just graduated college last year, comes in, first game, gets it. That would be the most frustrating handshake of my fucking life, dude. I'd be so pissed. Oh my gosh, whole Chargers in a fucking locker. I'm done with them.
No, I know it's every year. It's not Herbert's fault, but I mean, what do you? I'll let. I
think we're gonna have.
I'll let Decker speak for himself. But there were some things being said about Justin Herbert I'd never heard before. I'd never heard before.
I think we're just going to end up with a bad team representing the AFC in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm coming. I need to find.
Now that the Jags are eliminated, there's only bad teams left,
I need to find a price on NFC to win the Super Bowl.
I saw they were minus 2.5 going into the weekend.
I need that.
Okay,
if I can still get that,
hammer that.
Now that the Jags are out of the pool,
Ian, thanks for calling in, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Hopefully the Steelers win tomorrow. I'm taking that +3. Let it ride.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. I also like how he propped up Kellen Moore there, even showing more why Tyler Shuck isn't a Rookie of the Year candidate.
There you go.
Needs a genius offensive coordinator.
In case you were looking for a Jackson Dart reference in your wild card weekend.
Well, I mean, I still took some time today to watch some Jackson Dart highlights.
Joining us on the line, Niners fan. I'm pretty sure you're a Niners fan, right? Fortune.
Hell yeah, I am.
Oh no!
Congrats to your Niners. Any thoughts on the game?
It was a good game. I was shocked that we actually pulled off the win, but your offense just couldn't get it going for whatever reason. I don't know what it was. It was just wasn't that good.
Robert Saleh masterclass.
No, he's done a very good job coaching up the very thin defense, and we didn't take advantage. So there were probably plays left on the board. The scheme, the offense in general struggled all year, and just needed a little bit more and couldn't get it. So I mean it's very frustrating. Kevin Patullo, shove him in the locker. AJ Brown, you as well. Nick,
Niners are catching 7 points in Seattle right now. 45.5 is the total.
A lot of points away with Sam Darnold in a playoff game is my first thought there. Ryan, Nick, how you feel about your Niners going into Seattle?
I hate Seattle. I hate Seattle. I hope we win the fucking game. I hate Seattle. Period. Worse than it's Seattle. It's Packers because fuck you, Dick Puncher. You want to call it my team? No.
Oh, I like
this. He started it. I didn't do it.
I like this.
He started it.
I like the caller on caller crime.
Yeah, I like this a lot.
And then the Eagles. Then so.
Oh well, we're not worried that the Niners dumped the Gatorade a little bit, beating the Eagles. They certainly were focused on this game.
I didn't realize we actually had Gatorade in ours. Jesus, I thought we were just going to come on in, limping on in, and just. I thought it was
probably probably like radiator coolant trying to poison the players.
No, it's probably just
that's
with their medical
just stem cells. They're just constantly drinking baby stem cells, keeping young.
Well, again, like we said before, I think like I said before, CMC is sucking the life out of the players. That's why Kittle had to go down. Maintain the life of Christian McCaffrey because that's our offensive weapon. But I was actually going to call and say I actually did get a 3 touchdown parlay that was 30-1.
Let's go!
I actually got it.
What'd you hit?
Dalton Kincaid anytime touchdown. Dallas Goedert as well. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that. And finally, Hunter Henry. That was 30-1. So I was like, "Holy crap! It hits!" So
right in front of our face.
Well, and I was on, of course, the Goddard and Henry 2 touchdowns both, and then I did a version with Goddard, Henry, and then I think I had a Tet there in the. So annoying, but I'm glad you came. Congrats there, Nick, on the nice cash, and good luck in Seattle with your 49ers.
I was going to ask one thing for you, just your opinion on this, because I was actually looking at the Bears Rams game. The Bears in the second half are known to actually win the game. So second half right now, if you're just going to place money on that, that's money line. That's plus 128 over in the blue book.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm just going to put the money down on that because they may suck in the first half, but in the second half they're going to come out guns blazing. It seems like because that's how it's been in the past couple of years. So might as well just put some plus money on that.
Maybe a double result. Rams first half, Bears full game.
Yes. Yeah, no, certainly makes sense. The Bears are the same team every time. So how could you not want to hop on them in the second half right now?
At some point, you got to trust.
And you're getting plus money. All right, Nick, congrats on the cash.
Nice win.
And you won. So go throw yourself a parade, Nick. I hope you're fucking happy.
Very salty.
No, whatever.
All right.
Let
it ride, guys.
Let it ride, Nick. Very annoying, but again, congrats to everyone else and their teams that they won. I hope you're happy, Kramer. We got to hit our props and our first touchdown bets for, of course, Monday Night Football. And a reminder, we're brought to you by Rhythm. Rhythm crushed it last NFL season. Went on a nice heater there, 6-1. On the past TD props, crushing it in the wild card round. We'll get the updated numbers, but they continue to do really good stuff there over on Rhythm, and it's easy. Download the Rhythm app, and of course, if you want to go premium, use our promo code SGPN25. Picks, props, they got it all. I even have a play that we're going to be discussing here in a second that I got right from Rhythm. I like it, makes sense. The data matches it, and so I'm going to fire on it. Kramer, what is your first Monday Night Football prop?
All right, let's. Well, Sebastian kind of stole my thunder because I'm running it back. I played it last week. Why wouldn't you play the Aaron Rodgers over half rushing?
Yeah, no, I
cashed it last week. He's actually, like Sebastian said, he's hit 3 in a row. But more importantly, quarterbacks in these gotta have it games, especially when the total is a half. That's ridiculous.
Come on, let's go.
All right, so I have a second Aaron Rodgers play.
Okay, what's your second?
Which is over 20.5 completions. He's gotten over this number in the last 5 games. I do think there's going to be pressure. I do think the stuff's going to be quicker.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to rely on him completing passes here at a high efficiency. And I'm going to take the completions versus the attempts 20.5.
I feel like their whole offense is going to rely on the Texans, this dome team. And again, the streak of teams playing in dome teams playing in sub 40 degrees, 1 in 15
shouldn't have faded it.
Didn't need to get cute there. Some of those came through, although Caleb broke a lot of, first playoff game for a quarterback and a head coach. They got it done. Kramer, I'm in the similar headspace here. I think it's a lot of easy completions. They're gonna try and force the Texans to tackle them in open space. This is a player I got from Rhythm. Rhythm likes this, and I think it makes a ton of sense. Give me Kenneth Gainwell under 7.5 rush attempts. I just don't see a lot of game scripts where Kenneth Gainwell is getting the ball a ton. 7 carries, 5 carries last couple games, and that was with DK Metcalf being out. I think if they're going to pound the rock, it's going to be with Warren. He's going to get his 5-6 carries. I don't think he's going to get 8 carries. So I do like this game script wise. Like they were lighting him up at receiver some. I think they're just going to move Gainwell around. Yeah, he'll get a couple of handoffs, but I don't think he gets 8. So I like the under 7.5. Rhythm likes it. So Kenneth Gainwell under 7.5 rush attempts. Kramer.
Solid play.
Thank you.
Relatively high number, but Steelers have been relative dog shit defending the tight end this year.
I'm on this too. I think. I'm taking Dalton Schultz. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, you doing yards or catches?
Yeah, I'm doing yards.
Yeah.
The over 42.5. The Steelers have allowed the 5th most receiving yards to the tight end this season. They're pretty soft to the tight end. I think they're going to do an okay job on Nico Collins, knock on wood. But I think Dalton Schultz is certainly going to get his.
I mean, he's fun to, stay tuned for the D-Gens only play.
Okay.
He's fun to get in the end zone too.
Yeah.
But
no, I'm with you. I got a reverse correlation with some Schultz touchdowns. Hey Kramer, why don't we while we're over here, let's put together a little Underdog Pick'em entry. We did cash our Underdog Pick'em from the picks show. We had the lower James Cook rush yards and then the higher Ted McMillan receiving yards. Kramer, what's a leg? Do we start with the Schultz higher receiving yards?
Yeah, why not? Or the Rodgers.
Okay.
Either.
Well, we can do Rodgers and Schultz. That's a fun.
Yeah.
So of course, over on Underdog, promo code SGPN, get you deposit play $5, get $75 in bonus funds. Dalton Schultz higher 42.5 receiving yards, and then Aaron Rodgers higher a half rush yard. $100 entry returns you guessed it, $300 over on Underdog Fantasy. Promo code SGPN. Okay, we got first TD, D-Gen only. What are you feeling, Kramer?
First touchdown. Cade Stover, 40-1. Noel, 35-1. He would be the guy that would be running free down the field like Zay Flowers if they forget to cover someone. Rodgers is 100-1. It's playoffs. Don't miss. And much like Cade Stover running the short yardage stuff for the Texans, Connor Hayward running the short yardage stuff for the Steelers. And now that they have a name for it, I don't know, what was Tirico calling it? The double brotherly love or the other brotherly love? Connor Hayward 35-1.
So yeah, I am playing Stover at 35-1. Hayward at 35-1. Rodgers at 100-1. Am I who should I add? Should I add like a Higgins? The problem is some of the
Higgins price is quite short.
Yeah, it just felt like the chalk was pretty short for this game.
I don't think you need to add any. I mean, what are you playing? 3 guys?
Yeah, I mean, I'm open to adding a 4th, but like, Higgins at 15-1, maybe. Jonu 27-1.
I don't think you need to get overly cute.
Fryermuth at 15-1. I feel like I need him slightly higher.
They do like him in the red zone.
All right, I'll add in Fryermuth. Muth, and you get to say Muth.
Yeah, I mean, they're not booing.
They're saying Muth.
They're not booing. They're saying Muth.
Okay, time for.
I'm a degenerate.
I'm a sucker for some reverse correlation, but
what are we reversing?
Dalton Schultz 2 touchdowns, Steelers money line. That's simple. It's easy. And it's 84-1.
Yeah, I priced that out. I priced that out, and I said, who's going to be on this?
Me,
Sean.
What are you doing?
All right, so something somewhat similar, but I was putting stuff together, and I'm like, this is awfully interesting. We like Dalton Schultz. I think Dalton Schultz could certainly have some stuff go right in this game, but if we restrict it to under 4.5 catches, but over 43.5 yards and finds the end zone.
That's a fun one.
It's 30-1.
Okay.
If you want to juice it up in the same way that Sean did, you can turn that 30-1 into 96-1 by adding in the Steelers money line.
I like that as well.
So we're going to go Schultz under catches, over yards, touchdown, and then we're going to play a version at a lower stake with the money line in there. So 30-1 on the small.
Now these are same game parlays. I hate when you watch these fucking sports shows and they give out like a -200 and a -140, and this is good. They make Gronk give out same game parlays.
It's like, what are we doing, people?
Well, it's like 4 legs and it's like plus 520, and of course it never hits. But yes, those promo plays the pregame shows give out are horrible.
I'm on the blue book right now.
If you're doing the same game thing, either shoot for the moon or, as a caller mentioned earlier, like come up with something that's actually correlated.
I'll give you an example. Another popular podcast that records inside of a bus, or used to at least.
Bang Bus?
The Banged Bus.
Do they still have Bang Bus?
The Banged Bus guys. That'd be a great.
So, I mean, but may as well. It's like, hey, we're gonna raw dog this chick in the back of the bus, but here's who I like on Monday night first touchdown.
I mean, that's pretty much the way.
He's one of those guys who will get penetration.
The Banged Bus, like promoted same game parlay over on the blue book. DK Metcalf. Anytime, Nico. Anytime, Nico 40 yards, DK 40 yards. That's not fun. 7-1.
Yeah,
7-1.
And that. I mean, again,
that's actually longer than
they
typically.
never give you true odds on that type of stuff either. AKA what the real odds should be.
Yeah, but also why not have some? This is their way of being like. I guarantee this is something about responsible gambling. Like
maybe. Like, I think it's just they don't care. And they want to be like, well, at least I hit 3 of my legs.
Yeah,
that's how good, it works,
right? Yeah, look at my hit percentage is 75%.
I know a podcast that calls itself the best NBA NFL gambling podcast that counts their record on 6-point teasers as part of their best bets.
But they have
is interesting accounting.
They have great doors and windows.
All right. Not the most fun Sunday, but Ryan, we got a good week of shows coming up. We got we got the college football playoff. We'll be doing that episode. We got best ball. We'll do another one of those best ball drafts. Those are fun and now totally different. All my Eagles teams are cooked. I need new teams. Yeah. We're also going to do a new FFPC divisional round contest, which is pretty fun too.
Yeah, we'll do some best ball drafts right after Monday Night Football. So
sounds fun. We'll recap Monday night.
We will be releasing a new Patreon episode this week. So
yes, and I saw someone mention that CJ's Brandon Cooks ladder hit up to 50 yards there, and he would have been higher. They had that one long one called back. Where it kind of hit the ground, but that was.
We kind of called that on the VSiN show, saying we have to avoid a pass interference.
That wasn't quite, PI though, but it was similar thing.
Wasn't quite the same thing, but it's classic Brandon Cooks.
Yes, and the VSiN show, of course, check it out every Friday night, 10 o'clock East, Sirius XM, channel 158, YouTube TV, and we just added the audio to our podcast feed. So if you want to check that out, we'll be posting late Friday, early Saturday over there. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Appreciate all the callers. Do not appreciate the San Francisco 49ers and their pile of trash organization. I hope the substation blows up and, well, I don't know.
Some are saying
you guys lose the game.
The loss was karma.
For what?
The way the city of Philadelphia treated the guests from San Francisco.
Oh, we didn't roll out a red carpet for them?
Not something I was saying. Other people were saying that.
All right. And of course, as always,
thank you for participating in the Sports Gambling Podcast.
For the Sports Gambling Podcast, I'm Sean, second the money greenies. Ryan
Jackson Dart, offensive rookie of the year.
Kramer, let it ride.